Alright. Alright, here I am. I actually made a... That's my Slim Fast. I actually made a video the other night for y'all. But it was so incredibly stupid that I just couldn't post it. I mean, it was just about as dumb as you could get. I had the most stressful day. It was a Monday. It was like a Monday times 500 maybe. So my anxiety was out of control, and ain't none of you wanted to see that. And when I I went back and listened to the video a little bit, I'm like, yeah, you are as crazy as you thought you were. And even though I should post it to show you all how bad anxiety can be, I'm not gonna. I don't think. Anyway, tomorrow is the big day for surgery in the morning. Okay? Hang on one second. I gotta go grab something. Just a second, okay? Hang on. Oh. Alright. I'm back already. My hair is frizzy because I just went and dyed it. No, I dyed the roots. And then I went and washed it. And it's still trying to dry right now, so it's really frizzy. But I did not want to go into surgery without my hair dyed and with really bad roots. That's just so uncool. Actually, I just more than anything, I don't want to die and then not have my roots done. I mean, I guess it don't matter. I'm being cremated anyway. So that, that really don't matter, does it? All right. Anyway, okay, I'm going to try and make this shorter because, like I said, I'm going to make it shorter, and it's still going to be stupid because that's just how I am. But it's not going to be as bad as the last one that I am going to delete off my phone before anybody ever has to see it. All right. Anyway, I go in tomorrow morning for my surgery at 8:30 in the morning in North Platte. So, yeah, I got to get up at 7 to drive there first. But anyway, my friend's going to drive me. Oh, yeah. I talked in my last video that I'm not going to show about my pre-op diet. Oh, these dogs better not. They gave me a lot of trouble the other night. And I, like, ugh! Except it was, like, really bad because my anxiety was really bad. And I was just like, shut up! Anyway, but I'm not quite that bad today. Just had a lot of things to get done. This here is for when they go after the cat. I just pull it out and they go away. They leave the cat alone. All right. Oh yeah, pre-op diet. Pre-op diet. The diet you're supposed to start 2 weeks before surgery. Well, that didn't happen. Because my life is so incredibly chaotic. Believe it or not. Yeah. That I literally did not have time to even think about a pre-op diet or... I mean, that may sound like an excuse, but it's a real one. Anyway. So what I've done is the last 3 days, I have done a liquid fast of 1 or 2 Slim Fasts a day, water and Gatorade. That's it. Okay, I did have a couple glasses of wine. You're not supposed to do that. But my daughter had it out, and it just sounded really good because my anxiety's been really high lately. But it was just like this much in the bottom of a glass. So, and I don't normally ever drink and whatever. So it doesn't matter. Okay, either way. But yeah, so all I've had is this and water and Gatorade. But I've done that for the last 3 days. And I've somehow managed to literally clean my bowels out somehow, maybe just from all the liquids, I don't know. But I woke up this morning and I couldn't get off the toilet for about 30 minutes. Anyway, my bowels are cleaned out and I don't even think that was part of the prep. But, not that you need to know all that, but either way. Yeah, so instead of doing the 2-week pre-op diet, I have done the 3-day ahead of time liquid fast in hopes to shrink my liver just in case it is big and fatty and whatever, because that's the whole idea of the pre-op, is to shrink the liver. I don't think I have a big liver anyway, but I don't know. But I don't drink normally, ever. I've never smoked in my entire life. I don't do drugs. I've never done any kind of drugs in my life. I don't know if I have any kind of weird liver issues. I don't know what it would be. Anyway, all right. So, yeah, 3 days of liquid fast. Tonight, this is going to be my last meal before I go to bed. So I'm going to go to bed early. And then I'm going to get up early and go for surgery. All right, so there was a couple things I did want to show you. I got my bariatric vitamins. I normally take about 10 vitamins a day. I don't know, I just always have, because everything's like, oh, you need vitamin C. Oh, you need omega-3s. Oh, you should have calcium and zinc and magnesium and, whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I just have always taken them. But you know what? My blood work has always come back perfect every single time. I've always had perfect. All my blood, everything, always. So I must be doing something right? Anyway, I did stop taking all my vitamins and whatever, that 2 weeks ago. So that I did stop. Anyway, after this surgery, I'm not going to go back to like 10 vitamins, because when I really started reading on this, which I should have probably thought of before, being just how gastric sleeve is also a bariatric surgery. Weird. I should have just been using these all along instead of buying 10 different bottles of 10 different vitamins. But, this time, live and learn, whatever. So from now on, I'm just going to do this. These are chewable. 90 chewable vitamins. I got them on Amazon because the pharmacy they sent me to actually didn't have them in chewable. Weird, huh? Except for the iron-free. And iron's very important, especially for people that get anemia. All right, which has been a long time since I had that, but all right. So there you go. How's everything? Bariatrics. That's the one that they recommend to us. All right, from ProCare. Yep, ProCare Health. All right. The only other vitamin I'm going to have to take, other than the bariatric one, from here on out, is my calcium plus vitamin D3 plus minerals, whatever. This is the one I picked. Caltrate, because it has to be chewable. Once again, chewable. Chewable, because, not that I can chew anything, but anyway, that's beside the point. If y'all have read or listened to my last video with my whole teeth issue, yeah, all right, that's why I talk funny too. And well, anyway, all right, so yeah, chewable, but because I can't swallow pills after surgery, and with the gastric bypass, you're less likely to absorb the vitamins and minerals, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, chewable, caltrate, calcium, lots of calcium. These I have to take 2 times a day. This I only have to take 1 time a day. So, this is the only 2 vitamins I'm going to have to take the rest of my life. Well, that's the plan anyway. We shall find out. Oh, I got this for free. My dietitian gave me this. It's a little, now you probably all have one or have seen one. I haven't. I mean, I've heard of pill cutters, but not pill crushers. Now, the other night I got it out because I had no idea how to work it. But I was like, oh, well, that's real easy. You unscrew it, you screw it in, you screw it down until it crushes that pill. And then apparently you screw the bottom off, and there will be your pill. Dump it in a shake? I don't know. Why is there 3 different holes? Now I'm really confused. Huh. Well, we'll be figuring that out after surgery when I have to take the chewables. All right. So that's kind of cool, I guess. At least I don't have to crush it myself with a spoon or something. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of things I grabbed for me because I just did. I really haven't been really that into it this time. I don't know. Last time I was, of course, I was at 242 pounds last time. This time I'm only at like 210. So, or 2, depending on who weighs me and what I got in my pockets at the time. But anyway, my actual weight is like 210, 212 right now. Okay, that's why I'm just going to leave it at that, because you don't want to hear that. I'm not going to tell on myself. All right, so, but this time I'm just not into it. I don't know. The last time I felt so huge at 242 that I had to get the surgery, and I went to, like I said, Tijuana to get the sleeve done, and this is going to be a whole new experience because this is going to be done in the U.S. So I'm excited. Not that, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, as far as like being super excited, I'm not like so obese right now that like I can't live with myself. It's actually this time I'm doing it for the acid reflux that has, well, been a problem for like 20 years now, and way before the sleeve. And then clearly the sleeve didn't help it much, but it really didn't make it much worse either because I was already struggling with it. So anyway, either way, I'm happy about getting the bypass because I was thinking about going back to Mexico to get it anyway because I want to lose weight. I know. I got some serious, what do they call it nowadays? Body dysmorphia. All right. I can't even talk right now because I just put my teeth in. Yeah, that's my next surgery. Another jaw surgery. It'll be my 5th one. Because that's not what this video is about. So, anyway, either way, me sitting there bitching for a second, sucked that top denture right to the top, and now I can talk right. Weird. All right. Anyway, I went and bought me a cold snap. Now my daughter says cold snap's the best, even though I can get them way cheaper. And I've already got like 5 of these out in my storage unit, but well, who's got time to go dig for them? Not me. Anyway, and I did have cold snap ones just like her, but she's like, these are the cool ones because she showed me, this whole time I've had them and I didn't even know it. But the cold snap, after it gets hot around your neck, after you put it around your neck, and well, you can't see what it is because it's hard right now, but after you put it around your neck to cool you down and it starts to warm up, you just snap it and it gets cold all over again. And she proved it to me. I was like, no, I have to like this last week. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, I bought myself a cold snap for the hospital or afterwards for all events. I'll be carrying it in my purse all the time. Oh, see my new kitty? This is my new kitty. It's actually Aiden's kitty. He named it Angel the other day. Yes. My dogs hate it. All right. So yes, I bought that handy dandy thing because I do not like to sweat and I get really sick and nauseated. That's the biggest thing. And I feel like I'm going to pass out and throw up and all that other stuff. So I got to stay cool all the time. But I've been that way since I had a heat stroke in 2012. Whatever. You don't even want to know my medical history. All right, and then I'm bringing my squeeze bottle to the hospital with me because I don't want their, well, we're not supposed to use straws. It says do not use straws. So we don't want to use straws, but I'm sure they're going to bring me one of those happy hospital cups with a, accordion straw in it to drink out of. Even though we're not supposed to. Anyway, I don't know. Well, I'm bringing my own squeeze bottle because here's the other thing. When I'm laying down, anyway, when I'm laying down in bed, I don't want to have to bend up with my tummy to take a drink out of that cup they're going to give me with a damn straw. So this way I can stay laid. My cat's climbing flare up. This way I can stay laid down and just squirt it. See? I have a piddle pad there for my dog, so it didn't hurt anything. All right. It didn't get the floor wet. But that way I can just lay in bed and squirt it into my mouth. Hopefully not choke to death. But it beats the heck out of that straw we're not supposed to use. All right. What else did I... Oh, I got one more thing. This I've already had, but I did find it in my storage unit the other day, and I just was like, ooh, I grabbed it anyway. Because I'm all about staying cool. Those handy-dandy little fans that mist your face. That's right. I'm going to be taking this with me, too, because I just don't know how sweaty and hot I'm going to get. I mean, thank goodness I went through complete and total menopause like in 2012 when I had a complete and total hysterectomy at like 40 something, but whatever. I'm glad I did it. Best thing that ever happened. I never once went through menopause. Like, I did. I went through complete menopause. They said in like a matter of weeks, but I don't remember it. I don't remember anything about it. I don't remember getting sweaty. I don't remember anything. So I went through menopause and didn't even know it. So I'm like the perfect wife if anybody's looking for one. I'm just kidding. You ain't got to worry about me. I'm 52, so I'm kind of old, but I've already been through menopause. You ain't got to put up with that crap later on in life. See? Just kidding. I'm not looking to get married or date or any of the above or anything because I got too much going on. I got too much chaos in my life. I've got too much everything going on. Nobody's going to want 3 dogs and a cat. And I kind of like not cooking anymore. And I kind of like watching what I want on television and not having to share it. I kind of like just living alone. If I want to talk to somebody, I'll talk to you guys, right? Or my dogs. My dogs love me more than any man has ever loved me. So, and they don't talk back. Well, they do talk back. But, you know, it's different. I don't understand what they're saying. All right, so here's my handy-dandy fan. You turn it on, which is really annoying, and then you squirt water. But I probably didn't need to show you that, because you probably all have seen them and have one. All right, whatever. I'm taking that with me. I don't know what else. Oh, I do know what I got here. Okay, don't mind the pineapple bag, people. I got it at Ross's, all right? It was $5. It was the biggest beach bag I could find, and it was only $5. And the only one left was a pineapple one. An upside down pineapple one. All right, for those of you that don't know, I ain't telling you. But I'm not into it, so don't worry about it. All right, either way, my pineapple bag. I need to write like all over it. No, I'm not. All right. So here's what I did today. One of the things, I went and I updated my will, last will and testament of me, and got that all in order. And then I ran up to the courthouse and I got everything all notarized, yada yada. So I feel pretty good about that. I spent half the day typing and getting things updated, but I got it done. And it's sitting in my Bible right up here in my camper. In case anybody wants to know. Maybe my kids will watch my YouTube videos someday. Probably not. If they do, they'll find the will. I shouldn't tell them. Alright, okay. Anyway, Gastric. Now, I don't know what the hospital is going to say about this, but I'm not going to tell them anyway, so it really don't matter. Anyway, I bought a box of gas. That's my dog squeaking his toys. He loves his squeaky toys, so I'm sorry. Alright, so I bought a whole box of chewable, which means I need to bring my pill crusher. Oh, yes. Okay. Of chewable Gastric pills, because if y'all remember, after surgery you're full of gas, and that's where all your pain comes from. It's not from the surgery itself. You don't feel, or I didn't feel anything. Of course, I didn't really feel much when it came to the gas either, but a lot of people did, and that was so uncomfortable they thought they were going to die. I got lucky, or I have a high tolerance for everything. Probably is the biggest thing. Anyway, I brought Gastric because if I'm laying in that hospital and I'm miserable because of the gas, and they won't give me nothing because most hospitals won't really do anything for you, I'm prepared. It's in my bag. It's in my secret bag. That's right. It's in my secret bag, ready to go. All right. I've got my headphones in here for my audiobook. I got my Kindle in here in case I ever decide to read again instead of always doing audiobooks. Oh, I got my snail mucus. Whatever, mucin, I don't even know, whatever, my snail snot, that's what I call it. Snail secretion stuff for my face. I don't even know if it works, but I put it on and it kind of feels like it tightens my face up. I don't know, I should probably put some on. Alright, anyway, I brought that. And my deodorant. and my regular meds, because we know, like my thyroid med and my crazy med, and yeah, well, actually I take it at bedtime for restless legs and my crazy whatever. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to go without, and I'm not going to not sleep all night because of restless legs. Not that they aren't going to be waking me and poking and prodding on me all night long. We got to take your temperature. We got to take your blood pressure. At least in Tijuana, they didn't check on me once all night. I didn't see them until like noon the next day. The last thing I remember was going into the surgery room, climbing up on a little tiny bed about 10 inches wide. That was the last thing I remember. You know what the next thing was I remember? Waking up about 10, 11, well, no, I did wake up a couple times in the middle of the night because nobody was around. Nobody was in the hospital. Nobody. No doctors, no nurses, nobody. I was all alone. Anyway, but the next time I seen somebody other than climbing on that bed was when they came in at like noon the next day to make sure, I guess, we were alive. And of course, intentionally blew every one of ours, intentionally blew our vein out because they pushed the medicine so fast that it blew our veins. And I remember screaming so loud because it hurt so bad. Anyway, yeah, and he blew the IV. Apparently, I found out later that it happened to everybody. It's like, I don't know. Okay. Who cares? I shouldn't have to deal with that this time anyway. I went and got me 2 new, really cute sets of jammies. You can't really see, but they're extra, extra cute. They really are. And they're extra, like, they're like 2X, because I want to be swimming in them. I don't want to be confined, you know, especially around the belly. So, you know what? I'm just going to, let's see. I think I'm going to wear this pair first. So I'm going to put these over here, because I'm going to be wearing those tonight. All right. So this will go back in the bag. Oh, gotta have the phone charger. And I got my tablet, but I probably won't need that. I did throw in a couple things of Crystal Light in case their water sucks. Because I only drink natural spring water. And that is because filtered water, drinking water, their charcoal filtered water, all taste crappy to me. People are like, it's just water, you can't taste anything. The hell if you can't. They're disgusting. I cannot drink filtered or whatever the other one was I said earlier, water. Cannot do it. No. It has to be natural spring water. Only. And it doesn't have any taste. And it doesn't taste like you're drinking charcoal. And it doesn't taste like, ugh. Anyway, just in case you give me really crappy water, I got some Crystal Light thingies. Alright. Well, that's what's in my bag. I wasn't even going to show you all that. Deodorants. I should put that on tonight, too. But anyway, well, no, I probably should. Alright. I'm going to leave this out because I definitely want the snail oil on my face tonight because I just got out of the shower. And I definitely remembered I'm now going to need the pill crusher because of the... What are they called again? Well, anyway, those Gastric pills. Alright. Definitely going to be taking the cooling thing because... yeah, I don't know if the room's going to be hot or cold or what it's going to be. Oh, this I still need to drink for supper. This I'm going to throw in there as just an emergency thing or to have close by. All right. I don't need my vitamins in there because apparently you don't start taking your vitamins until like maybe 2 to 3 days after surgery anyway. But you know what? I'm throwing them in here so everything's in one place. So I know. All right. Oh, my water bottle so I don't have to use a straw. Oh, my extra copy. I made a copy of the notarized one. Don't think I trust anybody in this world. So the one in my Bible is the original, but this is a copy. But it's going with me because if I die, I'm not going to know anything anyway. And neither are my kids probably until they watch this video. Alright, so there's my handy dandy bag. Well, of course, I've got my purse up there, which has, you know, everything else that a person needs, as you all know. From fingernail clippers to a hairbrush to, you know, I'm not going to bring my purse over and show you. Y'all know what all goes into a purse, right? Alright, good. And I'm going to take all my jewelry off tonight. Whoop, I'll put all of that into a little baggie so that I don't have to worry about that first thing in the morning. Taking all the earrings out, my necklace. Alright, so I'm going to put all those in a baggie tonight. And well. Oh, I do still got something cool I can show you that I got. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Just a second. Let me try. All right. Wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Well, I got two of them. Like two of them for $15 off of Amazon, because Amazon is my very best friend in the whole world. All right. Anyway, they're just ice packs or gel packs, but they're still very flexible and bendy, and that's what I was afraid of. I wasn't for sure if they would be. And I got two of them for like $15. They're both up in my freezer ready to go, and they're cold. But anyway, to lay across my tummy. And they will fit across my tummy and be wonderful. I'd love to take them with me, but we both know that the nurses, oh, these are called Coup Care. Anyway, nobody's going to take the time to take that back and forth to the freezer or swap them out for me at the hospital. I'm going to get one of their little white, roll it up at the end, about 2 inches wide by 10 inches long, bag of ice, if I need one. So they aren't going to take time to let me use these, because these would be perfect though. But they're going to be perfect when I get home. And if I don't need them, then I got them for, well, I don't know. I'm sure I'll have something in my life I can use them for. Like everything else that never gets used. But, okay, whatever. Anyhow, all right, well, let me go put that back, and then I'll think of if there's anything else I need to say. I mean, there's nothing I need to say, but anything else I want to say. All right. Okay, I'm back. All right, well, I really didn't find anything else to show you, but as I was walking back, I'm like, oh, it's really messy in here, but there's like 50 different flavors, but you can't see because they're just shoved in there. All my teas that I've had for a year, and I haven't drank one yet. Not even one. Anyway, I'm hoping they come in mighty handy after surgery for some hot liquid to spice things up. Yeah. Anyway, I'm fixing to get a finally use all these fancy teas I had to have. Right? Alright, well, I ain't gonna put it away yet. Alright. So there's that. So I got my wheel done. I'm fixing to make a video of just in case I die, you know, sort of thing. I mean, I'm ready. I mean, I really am. Like, I hope I don't die. You know why I hope I don't die? Because of my grandkids. I have 8 grandkids that love me more than anything in the world. And I am the only grandparent that almost all 8 of them have. My oldest daughter, Hadley and Harley, I am the only grandparent alive. Okay, well, there is my ex. There is my ex, the father of all 4 of my children, that has really had nothing to do with any of his kids or his grandkids. I shouldn't be saying this on video. I'm not dogging him, but either way, that's him. That's just who he is. All right. So he's never been a father or a grandfather. So my grandkids do not have a grandfather. They do, but they don't. So I am it. I am it. So Hadley and Harley, I am the only grandparent they have at all. My daughter, Audrey, and her husband, Hector, I have 3 grandchildren there. I am the only grandparent they have. The only one. Because the other grandparent, there's only one, because they don't know the other. Anyway, okay, I shouldn't have said that. But either way, the other grandparent there deserted all her children and has had nothing to do with any of the grandkids. I don't even know if she knows their names, to be honest with you. So, unfortunately, they don't have a grandma or grandparent on that side either. So, I am it. And then we've got Aiden, who, praise God, has a very, kitty cat, has a very good set of other grandparents. He's very lucky. He's really the only one that has a really... Hang on. All right. Whip. Leave that cat alone. I mean business. That's right. What do you think, Layla? Huh? Am I psycho? Yeah, Aiden is very lucky and very fortunate in the fact that he has another set of grandparents that are amazing. So that's good. All right, then we have my son Alex, who has Rolla and Trowan, my grandkids, and I'm really the only grandparent that they have there too. They do have another grandma that's had a lot of struggles on and off over the years, and now has another baby of her own. So they're, well, anyway, she's raising another newborn. Anyway, needless to say, and she lives a ways away. And before that, she kind of had some struggles, like we all do in life. All right, that's all I'm going to say. Anyway, she is doing great now. Amazing. I'm proud of her. But that's beside the point. Anyway, I am like the only grandparent that those grandkids have too. They do have their other grandparent, but they don't get it much to do with her a lot. Okay, I should have said none of that, because every one of my kids is going to chew my ass when they, hopefully I'm dead before they see this one. All right. Anyway, that was my whole point. I have to stay alive. I have to be here because I got 8 grandkids that need me. That was the bottom line. I could have skipped all the rest of that BS that's just going to get me in trouble down the road. Anyway, yeah, I have 8 grandkids that need me. So I can't go nowhere. I have to be here. Now, if it wasn't for the 8 grandkids, Lord God, take me home. I'm ready. Like, literally. I have been ready for the past 15 years. Like, okay, last 10 years. In the last 5 years, I've really pushed my limits, begging God almost to just take me home. But he clearly wants me here for a reason, and he has a plan, so, well, I'm not going to say anything about it. If God has a reason for me to stay here, and which he does, because I'm still here, then I must stay here and do God's work like he wants me to. Okay. Yeah. Other than that, I'm happy checking out if I could. There's been times I actually, like, right before they went under anesthesia, I was like, God, please don't let me wake up. And then I did, and I was so disappointed, which is really sad. But one of these days he's going to take me up on it, so I need to stop doing that. Because I do have 8 grandkids that need me. And I actually have 4 kids that need me too. Kind of, not really. Only 2 of them really need me. And especially one that's very needy and needs me a lot. That's a problem all on its own. Anyway. But I love him. Alright, I guess I should make my video on where all my hidden treasures are. Believe it or not, just because I'm living in a camper don't mean I don't have stuff. Alright, I have a lot of property stuff and a lot of put away. Alright, so I need to make a video or write it out or something. Maybe text it to one of them, letting them know that all the money's in the mattress. No, I'm just kidding. It's not in the mattress. I ain't gonna tell you where it's at. I'm not sure I'm gonna tell them where it's at. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, so I gotta make that video. And give them my passwords and all that handy-dandy stuff and blah, 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 blah. Which is probably totally unnecessary, but like I said, at this point in my life, I think I'm kind of pushing my luck with surgeries. And I heard that the first 2 years, it isn't the surgery, the bypass itself that's so dangerous. It's the first couple years after the bypass that are so dangerous and have, or can have, a million different complications, which I'll keep you up to date on if they do arise. Okay. Anyway, we'll find out. I hope not, but anything could happen. Like I said, I'm ready to go. Ready to go. Alright, well, I think that will wrap it up. Maybe I'll make a short video while I'm sitting in the waiting room tomorrow, waiting to be wheeled back to surgery. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And then we'll see if I make a random weird video after I wake up from anesthesia that I don't remember again. I doubt it, because this time I'm going to wake up under anesthesia with, like, people around me. Like, not all alone in a room that looks like a prison cell. Yeah, I didn't tell you all that shit before, but anyway. Door was like this thick, and then it was like heavy metal, and you could have screamed your lungs out in that room. And there, of course, there was nobody in the hospital anyway to hear you, but you could have screamed your lungs out, and nobody's going to hear you through that door. Anyway, I'm not going to discourage against Tijuana because I'd go back. I mean, I'm a risk taker. That's probably my biggest flaw. I'm very much a risk taker, and I have no fear. I have no fear. I don't know. That might be good. That might be bad. But anyway, all right. I would go back to Tijuana if I had to. I wouldn't recommend it again, but whatever. All right. You know, I'm going to pause this just to make sure I've wrapped up everything. And I'll be back. All right. Okay. I think that's it. I sit here and thought. And I can't think of anything else to say. And I'd say anything else productive, but I mean, nothing I say is productive anyway, so that's mute. Anyway, I think I'm going to go lay down, maybe go to bed early, and maybe watch some Dr. Phil. I love Dr. Phil. Yeah, I do. I watched like 10 episodes. No, okay, that's ridiculous. I used to when I was like stuck in bed depressed all the time. But anyway, I will probably go watch a Dr. Phil. Sometimes I can lay in bed and like watch 10 a day, but that ain't gonna happen. I'm only gonna watch one before bedtime because nowadays I ain't even got time to watch one a week hardly because my kids and grandkids are keeping me going everywhere. Alright. So that's it. Alright, yep, that's it. That's all I got for you. So, maybe see you tomorrow before surgery. Maybe not. And I'm deleting that video from the other night. Oh my goodness. Ain't none of you want to see it.